so good, look so fine, baby, you just baby, you're the last thing staying on my mind.
Flavors, yeah, pick your favorite, yeah, keep player, ooh, think about running for mayor, yeah, looking at the Lakers, salam alaikum, walaikum salam, why thank you, for this alive, hi hater, bye hater,
bye hater, bye Felicia, not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the cockers, know Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying, Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had a booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, and the social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, they can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my sugar. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? From high up the ceiling, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a feeling. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B beat. Flying straight to the pay like a visa, little to the little thick thing. Keep it, got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Get to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. I just hear about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like, I'm a little to this guy.
One out,
now
runner at second. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. That one missed. Late with the swing there. Activity in the bullpen. Grant Holman up and throwing. Ball to strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. So the go-ahead run is intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Now here is Starling Marte. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. One runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Here's Jesse Winker. Right through there for a strike.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment. Two on, 2 outs.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
One ball, one
triple
strike.
digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss as he was out
One
front.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 4-3 New York. Back ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. First pitch just misses.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for him.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count.
Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for the New York Mets, number 33, AJ
Rolled softly,
Minter.
but that goes foul. With the tying run at second here in extra innings. Got him, and that's the ball game. And the final score.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta.
Been a long time spent, man. You're hustling for rent. Gone and stuck looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now letting me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming your way next. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna.
The shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
And that one misses up and in. And that's how this series begins. Just missed. Up the middle, tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. That one not close, and it's 2-0. And another ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field. Larnach should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. And there's the strike. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And that is
1
strike
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. The Twins coming up, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and taking the ball for the Mets, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. This is Willie Castro. And the first offering is not close. Just off the inside edge. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
2 down, nobody on. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Scoreless after 1. Back at Target Field. And now here's the veteran DH, Jesse Winker. Lopez back to work. Winker, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. And that drops in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that felt real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
At the plate, Luis Torrens delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
1 down, base is empty. And 1 and 2. That's down and in.
2.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. This one in the air. Lopez Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
The pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
That clips the corner. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Buxton settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back in Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Inside, ball 1. Foul ball there. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 count.
And that's down and away. On the ground. Toss to Alonso. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Trevor Larnach. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. That one close, ruled the ball. Now 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one just misses. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Off to a strong start, Singing, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And that one is lifted in the air. And here comes Carlos Correa. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. France leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Popped in the air, left field. Larnach squeezes it, 1 down. And now it's Jose Siri. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Top of the third, no score.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. There's the strike at the knees. And the sweeper catches the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Fouled off left side. Clemens with a couple of homers at his last game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Bader in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Siri pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1.
Byron.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Angel Acuna. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Castro hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Lifted in the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs. Pete Alonso now at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Larnach makes the catch, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ryan Shepard.
To third. Mauricio fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Larnick in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Tapped softly on the ground. Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Twins.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
is the count.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tapped back up the middle. Tosses to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. Still no score. Back at Target Field, new inning getting started. And now, Jesse Winker. That one the other way. Dives. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Luis Torrens will hit next. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Jeffers puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
Ball.
And that one. Upstairs.